Hi, Art of Living family. Dr. Eric and Jillian here.
Hi, everyone. We are looking forward to seeing you the first week of October. And it's just not that far off, but we're in a little challenging moment.
You might say that. Everyone's experiencing this challenge a little differently and a little uniquely. And yet at the same time, it's becoming quite a discovery and really a gift of growth for us, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think challenge is a word that each of us is processing a little differently for what's appropriate for us. For many, the challenge has become that an inspiring moment to bring everything that we have learned, all the classes and retreats that we've been on, and all the awareness of healing and wholeness that has become a part of our mission of being in the world to this moment. And I think that's part of what we may be here bringing forth as a collective. And then there is also the challenge for many who are suffering mentally, emotionally, and spiritually with this COVID-19 pandemic. And that is another challenge that we have to be in awareness of.
So it's an opportunity for us to be in respect and in care and empathy for different people going through different things right now, and at the same time to let go of living from a consciousness of fear, to release an over focus in learning to protect ourselves, and yet be aware that we have an existence as human beings and simultaneously an existence in the quantum field. And let's learn to bring those into rather an intriguing balance, huh?
Reconnective healing is a language, and part of bringing the language of energy, light, and information into your life happens by allowing ourselves to be, I'm going to say, in the state of observation and witnessing something organic appear in us and around us. It's an atmosphere. It's a language that creates an expanded atmosphere.
And it really allows us to recognize that everyone is touching and no one is touching. Everything is touching and nothing is touching. And in existing in this atmosphere, we are all affecting not only ourselves, but one another, even if they're people that we're not even consciously aware of.
Absolutely. And the field is something we've been learning about for, I'm going to say, the last decade, very significantly. So we can remember that in the field, we are wholeness. We can live and love as love itself as we become more and more familiar with the way in which that is manifest as us. So there's some great, powerful things that we can be doing just during this time. Having fun a little bit with our creativity. We've been doing that.
Yes, becoming the highest version of humanity that we can. A lot of that comes really from finding new ways to discover ourselves and how powerful each and every one of us are as beings, as actual beings. So some of the ways we can do this are what? We could limit our attention to the news, for example. It's not to stay away from facts and reality. It's also to recognize, though, that it can be a little disconcerting when we hear information coming and contradicting each other all the time, which creates anxiety, which isn't really the best things for our health. We can quantumly know to place our attention in a conscious area that allows us to rise, at the same time paying attention to some basic guidelines like washing our hands and social distancing.
My hands are so dry. They feel like they're going to fall off. It's like I have to really say, you must wash your hands. That part I'm struggling with just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yes.
And you know, what else can we do? Well, I know here Last year we picked up, Jillian got me a practice guitar and I got her a practice piano keyboard, and we're taking lessons on the internet because at the moment that's the best way we can honor, staying at home
In our
and still
learning
grow our
environment.
learning environment.
But I am inspired also by the creativity that seems to be emerging. I have never received funnier, more inspirationally appropriate, and quite frankly, some a little inappropriate.
Which
but
makes them all the more appropriate.
it's a natural time to harness our ability to laugh and to be in a way able to relate to one another through laughter. It also obviously raises enormous amounts of serotonin, which is a natural healing agent and an immune builder. So laugh. Find things that make you laugh a lot.
And find things that are just interesting for you, the things you might not have taken the time to do. For example, as my mind travels, I'm remembering foods that my grandparents used to make. I'm broiled grapefruit, ask someone far older than you if you don't know what that is, or broiled pineapple. I'm making soups.
Yes,
at
you are
home.
making that. He's making it tonight because we are having a Zoom dinner party with Dawson and Christina Church. And we couldn't be more excited about that. 7:30 Zoom dinner party. So all of this can be put into, I'm going to say, a moment in space time where we are actually becoming adaptable in a much more expanded way. And I will tell you that when we see you in October and we really delve into this new capacity to receive the language of reconnective healing, you will be even more prepared to really understand, but also bring the reconnective healing frequencies into your everyday life. It's almost as if we're doing our preparation in some way to see each other in October.
Life is adaptation.
Yes.
And we encourage you to bring your stories of adaptation and discovery during this period to share with us, because Lord knows we're going to bring a few to share with you.
Yes,
So we'll see you first week
of
in October.
That's right. And until then, let us be a source of inspiration for ourselves, for everyone around us, and for the collective growth and expansion of what we are becoming as our very new known. I
See
like
you
it.
then. Bye.